Hi, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the local permission that we've got here. Sorry I've not been uploading too consistently, should we say, in the last month or so. I think the last time I was here was 4 weeks ago. Just weather, 4 weeks ago even, I started my new job and the weather was bad on the Friday anyway, but I just wanted to chill after a busy first week. Job's going absolutely brilliantly, really enjoying working there, so that's all good. And then we're on holiday, we got a couple of trips out on the beach. That was the previous video we had up. And after that, Marie ran her ultra marathon last weekend, so 100 kilometers in 2 days, or 62 miles in 2 days. It's just ridiculous. She did so well, her and her friend Erin. Go check out that video. It's over on her page, Marie Runs Ultra. Yeah, it was fantastic to be a part of. I had to do the logistics. I had to go and drop her off and pick a tent up and go and cheer her on and all that good stuff. So yeah, she did the hard bit, the running. I just had to go and chase after her, so that was fun. Right, anyway, yeah, we're out here today. It's going to be an absolute scorcher. As you're watching this today, it was yesterday, so you know what the weather's been like in the UK. It's a little bit cooler, thankfully, up in the Lake District. Down in Cambridgeshire, I think it's about 31 degrees today, but I think it's going to get to about 21, 22 up here, and it's quite a nice breeze, so I don't think we're going to complain. Don't think we're going to struggle. I've got my hat. Just fallen off the car bonnet. I've got my hat just in case I need it, my Simplex Plus hat, kind of crossing brands today. So I don't normally wear a hat. I think I look stupid wearing hats, but might need it to keep the sun off. So without further ado, let's get on the first target and let's go find some history. Okay, so normally we would be using the Papagriff Boom program, but today we're going to try out the Sensitive Full Tones program. This is the one that Gareth was using, Dukes of Derbyshire, in one of his previous videos. And we are going to change the audio to square tones because I like the square tones. So that's all set up, and let's get you on the first target. Okay, first target of the day. It's this cheeky little 76. You can see we're not too far from the car. It's up in here somewhere. I haven't got my gloves today, rather annoyingly. I had to order a new pair, so they'll be here tomorrow, hopefully. Oh, got it straight out. Oh well, first target, piece of lead. On to the next. Okay, the next one was around 89. I think we might have a coin. I mean, it could be a button. But let's get it out and have a look. Feels like a coin. The trouble with this field, the farmer puts a lot of lime on it, so the coins do tend to toast when they come up. We found a nice penny about a month or so ago. Apart from that, a lot of the coins are very toast. Let's try and give that a clean. See if we can get any detail off it. It's definitely a coin. There's no shank or anything on there. Let's give it a clean. Yeah, completely toast, unfortunately. Not going to get anything off that, so let's carry on. We'll try and clean that when we get home, but I doubt we're going to get anything at all off of that. It's so crusty. Right, on to the next. Okay, so next one is in the hole. I don't tend to live dig so much these days just because this field's a little bit hit and miss. There's a lot more trash than there are good finds, unlike Cambridgeshire permission. But we have had this object out, so I tend to see the object pop out before I show it on camera. So I haven't seen what this is. It looks like a coin. So let's have a little look together. Yep, there's Britannia. You can see her there. I can see the date on the bottom there. I mean, it's pretty crusty. Is that George the VI? Looks like it. No. Is that Edward? Edward the VII, what I'm talking about. I need to start reading up a bit more on my kings and queens, I think. George the VI, indeed. That's an Edward the VII, I believe, and that'll be around 1912-ish, something like that. What we got? 1910, that was close. Right, that's a little halfpenny, although you can see it's not been clipped, obviously, but it's just eroded around the edge there. It's not a complete coin, but it's in quite nice condition. So let's carry on. Next one up is a modern penny. Yay! Right, on to the next. Okay, next one up. I have no idea what this is. Could be some sort of key that looks like on the end there looks like a hole on either side, so that was probably hollow. I'm just wondering if like that end went into something and then you had like a little metal rod that would turn a key. Maybe, I don't know. Any ideas? Drop it down in the comments below. And let's carry on. Okay, so thought I'd just have a little rest. Gonna have a little drink in a minute as well. Not really found too much today. A few coins, one completely nondescript. Just had this up. It's a little lead seal. I was gonna just throw it, to be honest, in my trash pile, but yeah, it's a find, isn't it? So I'll hang on to that. Just dropped it somewhere. Yeah, not really finding too much else though. Sort of been thinking. I mean, I was thinking the last few times I've been down here about looking for a new permission. Because we're just not finding very much here, and I mean for land that's been occupied since the 40s and probably before that, and it's not been detected on, and it's got history of like a monastery in the area. You know, I would have thought there would be more around here, but we're just not finding it. So I know I was quite blessed with the land down south, finding Roman coins week in, week out, but you know, I wasn't expecting anything like that up here, but I was kind of hoping to find a bit more every week than I am. So I think we need to swap areas. I think we need to go and look somewhere else. So I'll hang on to this permission until that point. There's no point in, you know, giving up completely before we've secured somewhere else. And, you know, hopefully I'll retain this permission long term anyway, because it's a lovely area to come back to, and the people are really nice. They've been really nice to me. So, you know, I don't want to let them down as well. But yeah, so it is what it is. Start looking for somewhere else in the near future, and let you know how we get on with that. A little bit of news that I forgot to mention at the intro. We're going down to Dorset at the end of July for a metal detecting weekend, Marie and me. It's £25 for the whole weekend, and that included camping, which I think you'll agree is an absolute bargain. And Marcus is going as well, and I think another YouTuber friend of mine is going too, but I can't mention his name at the moment. I'll let you know why later. Yeah, so that'll be super fun. And yeah, we'll carry on, I guess, and see if we can find anything. We've got another couple hours on the field. Marie wants to go out to dinner somewhere tonight, kind of celebrate her ultra marathon. So yeah, I don't want to be too tired for that. So I'm probably going to head back around 2:30, get a shower, clean up, etc. So yeah, a couple more hours, and we'll see what we can find. See you in a bit. Okay, I've just quite slowly excavated this one. It was a solid 81, which isn't a realm for pennies and half pennies. That's usually sort of 89, but this looks suspiciously like a penny. I'm kind of hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's something more exciting, but let's have a little look. It looks nice and green, so let's get her out. Okay. Yeah, it's a penny. Britannia, look at that little imprint. That's gorgeous. Right. Oh, that's Victoria. Wow, this is actually the nicest condition coin I think I found on this permission. A little bit crusty around the edges, like that last coin we found. Try and give it a bit of a clean, see if we can get a date off it. Looking 1871 possibly. Let's give it a clean. Okay, there we go. You can just see the date at the bottom there, 1897, which makes it a pretty late Queen Victoria. It's actually in really nice condition. Yeah, I didn't used to find too many pre-decimal coins down south. It was more hammered and Roman down there, which is crazy, I know, but I'm so happy to be finding some of these up here because, like I say, I didn't used to find too many of these. I know people like Gareth and Dukes of Derbyshire and Henry and Craig from Griff Finds and Sam and Lucy from Geek Uppbeat, they find loads of these. Go check out their channels, by the way, they've got some great content on there. But yeah, they find loads of these. I know Gareth's got jars just full of pennies and half pennies and threepenny bits. He loves his threepenny bits. But yeah, I didn't used to find too many of them, so I'm glad that I'm finding a lot more of these now, and I actually get quite excited finding coins like these. This field is actually not as bad as I was kind of making out earlier, I think. We've had more coins off this field today than we've had off the other fields combined, so we'll keep going, see if we can find any more, and hopefully see you on the next target. Okay, you won't be able to hear this because it is very windy, but I've got a pretty solid, slightly wispy actually, 84, 85. Not too far from where we just found that penny, so I thought I'd do a little live dig. Just there. Yeah, thought we'd do a little live dig. Oh, that's not the best plug I've ever dug, but that's not too bad. Right, let's see if it's still in there. It's out. I'm just wondering if there's another little signal in there still. Could just be the edge of this. Right, showing 86 now, pretty solid. Ooh. Over here. Oh, it's the top of a moo tube. That's disappointing. I think it's a Mew tube anyway. It's either that or a tube of glue or something, but it's the top nozzle of a tube of something. Not what we wanted, but let's move on. There wasn't anything else in the hole, by the way. Okay, here's the next one. Is it a button or a coin? It's quite a small coin if it is a coin. Oh. Nope, it's a button. Got a shank though. It's just a plain button. Oh well, let's carry on. Thought we might have had a little hammered coin then. Look, it's really thin edge, and I just saw that in the clod. But I'm pretty certain it's a button. Pretty sure that's a shank on the back there. Yeah, just a plain old button. Oh well, on to the next. Okay, I just flipped the clod over and revealed that. I'm pretty sure that's a button. There's a little, if I can get it to focus, kind of like a little rim around the side of it. Can't really see very well, but I think this is probably a button. Yeah, it's a little 4-hole button. Right, let's carry on. It's about 1:30 now. Going to start heading back towards the car soon. You can see it's starting to cloud over a bit, and I think there's going to be rain coming for about 3 o'clock, I think it was predicted. So yeah, we'll head back up the field and then across, and hopefully we'll beat the rain back to the car. I have picked up a little bit in the last hour and a half or so. Had that nice coin and a couple of buttons, so it's promising, this permission, but I'm still going to start looking for somewhere else, just because I want to be in a bit more of a affluential, is that the right word, historical area, somewhere with a bit more history, basically. So yeah, so we'll see in a bit. Okay, there's the next one, and I have to say my heart did skip a little beat for a second, but it's got a shank. It's a button, very thin. Nothing on that side. I doubt there's going to be much on this side. Maybe a bit of gold gilt. Yeah, I'll have to clean that when I get home, I think. Alright, let's carry on. Okay, not too sure what this one is. At first I thought when I dug it out, I saw the side of it, the edge in the clod, just like that. And I thought, oh, maybe a coin. But then I saw it's kind of a bit wavy and it looked a bit lead-like, which it is. And when I pulled it out, I thought, oh, maybe a spindle whorl, but no, too thin for that. Some sort of weight? I don't know. Any ideas? Let me know in the comments. Not too far from the car now, and I think the rain is coming, so we're going to kind of speed up a little bit, I think. Might be another one. On to the next, possibly. Okay, so this one was a screaming 90, and you can see what the object is there. I think it's a coin, but I just want to say quickly, when I dug the clod, just in the bottom there was this rusty old nail, and it was showing a solid 90 with a sort of a slight iron grunt, so it's obviously picking up the nail and whatever that is. I think it's a coin. So yeah, I'm using Papa Griff's boom mode at the moment, which is fantastic. I've switched over from the sensitive full tones mode. Not that I wasn't getting on with it, the sensitive full tones mode was brilliant, I really enjoyed using that. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit and try something else, so I went back to trusty old papagriff. So let's see what we got. It looks like a coin, it looks like a 2p. You can sort of see the copper edge there. Oh, I think that's going to be a 2p, it's the right sort of numbers. You know what, I can't tell. Let me just give it a quick clean. It could be a halfpenny, you never know. Let's just give it a quick clean. Okay, I don't know how well you can see that. Not even sure which way around it goes. But on the back, we've actually got George VI. See him there. It's a ship's, Marcus. It's a ship's halfpenny. Marcus calls these ships halfpennies. You can't really see the ship very well, but I'm pretty sure it's there. That's really cool. It's funny as well, actually. I'm still on the Simplex Plus owners group on Facebook because I still have a Simplex Plus. And somebody found one of these in absolutely immaculate condition in America. They were on the East Coast, I think. I can't remember exactly where they were. But yeah, they found it on a beach in North America, which is remarkable that it managed to travel that far. This one, suffice to say, is not in as good a shape as that one. But it's still a ship halfpenny. Sorry, Marcus. You can just see, in fact, you can actually see halfpenny written along the top there. Pretty sure there's a ship underneath it. Right, I think we're almost back at the car now, so this is probably going to be the last one. But you never know. I wish gold only had a gold colour to it, because my heart skipped a beat again. It's just a button. Alright, onwards. Okay, welcome to the first of hopefully many roundups. We've got all our trash over this side, bits of foil. This is a kind of a cool nail. It's obviously modern, but it was just really shiny when I dug it up. Cable with a couple of connectors on the end there. I hate digging these sort of ring pulls because I just saw that gold colour. Thought I had a ring to begin with. But yeah, usual rubbish, old rusty nail. End of a moo tube possibly. I think this might have been part of a shell casing for some kind of bullet. Not 100% sure on that one. But enough of the trash, let's move on to the good stuff. Oh, and a bit of lead that we found first. I wasn't sure if that was a little piece of silver. Now I've looked at it again, I'm pretty sure it's not. But I was going to do a silver foil test on it anyway. I don't think it is, but I will check. But I'm pretty sure it's not. So we've got a little lead seal. No markings or anything on that. I've no idea what this is. I did wonder if it was some sort of key where that end goes in something, because there's a little hollow bit there, you know, where you put like a bar through it and then turn it. I don't know. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. A couple of them have got gold gilt on the back. That one and that one. That one might have a little bit possibly. This little lead thing, again, don't know what that is. Is it an old lead button? Is it part of something? I don't know. Got a hole in the middle there. Could be well, I don't think it's a weight or a token or anything like that, but who knows. And then we've got 5 coins. I think that's a coin. Can't really see anything on it. We've got a modern penny. It was a halfpenny. That was the Edward VII halfpenny we found. Pretty cool. 1910 did we say, or 12? I can't remember. And we got the ship's halfpenny, Marcus. That's George VI. That's pretty cool. And then Queen Victoria penny, 1897. That's probably find of the day for me, I think. Condition's pretty good. It looks a bit better when it was wet, as coins often do, but you can make out the writing, you can make out the portrait quite nicely. So yeah, quite pleased with that. Yeah, so that's my finds for the day. On to the outro. Okay, so there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that style of roundup. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do that going forwards. I don't usually do a roundup. Normally I have a picture with all the items that I find, but I just find that's a bit boring, and I like the ideas of doing roundups, but I just haven't in the past because I feel like I'm stepping on people like Marcus's toes, because he does really cool roundups, and other YouTubers do roundups as well. And I don't just want to copy other people, so I've kind of not done it up until now, but I think actually it's more interactive. It shows a quick recap what we found, and actually, you know, going through some of the trash, I might discover something that I thought was trash but isn't. I've done that before. I think we've all done that before. yeah, so let me know if you enjoyed that, and what I'll do going forward as well. If I find anything that cleans up really nicely after I get home, I'll put still images after the outro, so you'll still see them as they are when they've been cleaned up. Right, so next week, fingers crossed, weather permitting, everybody think happy, hot, summery thoughts. Marie says she's going to come with us. So yay! Yeah, she kind of felt a bit indebted. I think that's the right word, because I helped her with the ultra marathon, and you know she doesn't owe me anything. Basically, I did say to her, don't worry about it, but she felt like she wanted to do me a favour, so I said, well, come metal detecting with me then, and she bizarrely agreed to it. So I think she's going to take the Deus 2, and we're going to get our old friend the Simplex Plus out. I haven't used her actually since January, early February, when we did the comparison video, so it'd be great to get her out. The Simplex Plus, that is, not Marie, although that would be great too, obviously. So yeah, so everyone think happy summery hot thoughts, and hopefully Marie will come out with us next week. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye for now.